Oh, okay. So, this is going to be like a stream of consciousness. I don't really expect anyone to see it. In fact, I hope like none of my family really sees it. But, you know, I'm going to put it on YouTube anyway, just to put it on YouTube. But you get the idea. And this is going to be about failure, you know, what that means, the concepts of everything. That I, at least in my head, I'm not really a smart guy at all, really. Kind of an idiot. But, I digress. And I'm a kind of shitty, patchy, neck-bearded motherfucker who's trying to grow it out, but I don't think it's working too well. We'll see what's up. I might have to shave this later out of regret. So, alright. So, context to all y'all is the reason why I'm going to this, and I'm not really going to edit this. I'm not like a video guy at all. So this is gonna, all the pauses, shits, and giggles are gonna stay in, because this is really just for me. I guess I gotta reiterate that again. But, I'm a gas station worker, just graduated high school, 2019, woohoo. My goals are to be a firefighter, and be a great boxer, whatever, and to really, ultimately, have kids someday, be a father, all that shit. And sorry if you hear that shitty fucking inoffensive gas station music. I can't really control that. But and after high school, I went straight into working here. I've been working here for about 6 months now. Hate it, kind of. I like working by myself a lot. So that's good. Working nights is nice. I work nights at this gas station, so it's alright. I'm very, very determined to accomplish this goal. And in Texas, one thing you need to know about fire is that to be a firefighter, you have to also be an EMT, which is those guys on the ambulance, the lowest level. You have to be competent enough to help out any medical situation. You know what I mean? So that's my first thing on the list, is to really get that shit out the way, because it's hard and all that. So I enrolled for EMS at the Lone Star, which is a community college in Houston, in Texas, really. And I began late August, last week of August, and it's hard. I have to reiterate that, but besides that, requires a lot of that's just gas station noises. Requires a lot of time and effort and studying. And if you know anything about current high school, it's not that demanding, like, at all. You know what I mean? So it's it's a bit of a culture shock. And I was passing. You know what I mean? When I passed, and I had a really nice grade. Well, a nice C. C's good degrees and all that. But I had clinicals. Some clinicals, if you're not in the medical school world, is basically when you go and intern, do perform shifts, so you can actually get on-field experience of what you're doing, because it's a lot different on the book versus in the in the field per se. And and it's really beneficial. You know what I mean? And you need, for the program I'm in, you need 3 clinicals in the ambulance, and I missed one of them because if you dip below a 70, which I did, I had a 68 for about 2 to 4 weeks. I'm not really sure if it was really how long it was, but it was long enough for them to take me off the list to get scheduled with these local EMS departments, medical departments. And it got to the point where I didn't even realize I was off. And so I checked when my clinicals were on, and because I ended up passing after that, and I didn't have anything scheduled, and by the time I realized it was too late for them to put me in another one. So basically that means all my efforts for the past 4 months-ish have been invalid. I have to do it all again. And in the grand scheme of things, it's just 4 months, but really hurt and kicked in. It felt like a kick in the dick. You know what I mean? Kick in the balls. My pride hurt because I failed essentially, and a lot of people were looking at me, expecting me to get this done because I'm pretty capable generally, and I'm very determined, and that they expect that from me. And I feel like I let everything down. Like my mother has been very supportive, but I haven't really told much people that to do it again, and I don't know if I will. But yeah, and that sucks because it's a setback, and setbacks are the worst thing ever. You know, they are the like epitome of wasted time, especially when it's something you missed. You know, it's like, and this is, I can't blame anything but myself for not checking, for not doing my shit, you know, failing and all that, but it sucks, you know? It's like all that work was for nothing. You know what I mean? And I really want to be a firefighter. I want to work for Houston. That's where I'm at. You know, and be serving of the people and all that. And it hurts that I failed and have to do it all again. You know what I mean? And we all go through that setbacks. I'm not really used to not. I'm not used to failure. I failed a lot. In fact, when I was a kid, I used to fuck up a lot. You know what I mean? Like get in trouble with the cops and all that shit. Dumb teenager shit. You know, all that. Hold on. Sorry, I thought someone was at the window. I work nights, so I have to go check the pay window and all that. You get it, yeah. But it's kind of hard to accept, and I'm kicking myself in the ass, and it's affecting everything else. I'm talking like by boxing. I feel like I can't. Like, it's hurting my drive, and I'm not gonna give up whatsoever. I can't. Because I feel like the moment I give up, it's the moment I start falling into that trap of then caught in the rat race, stuck at a gas station. You know what I mean? Living with your parents forever. I can't do that. I refuse. So even though I'm saying this, I'm still it still hurts, you know? Like you see, I'm a little tired. You know, I've been up for a while. But it hurts, and I know this is not really entertaining or for anyone really, but it pretty much is I just need to get this out there and just say something, but I don't feel like I can't talk to anyone about it, you know? Stupid pride shit, but you know what I mean? And I spar a lot in boxing, and last time I sparred, I kind of got my ass handed to me the first round, and I'm not even mad about that, because I know I kind of kept it up towards the second and third and fourth. But it's affecting I feel like my self-worth, and I guess we all go through that, you know what I mean? But it's just hard, you know what I mean? Hard to wrap your head around the fact that we all can fail, and even though you did want to, you did. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Just some other shit. Just I need to talk about, but I don't talk to anyone about. It's like it's very hard for me to let go of certain things. It's like, I guess it comes with determination and resilience, but it's expressing itself in romantically in weird ways. I cannot let go of this one person, even though we physically cannot be together, and it's hard to be that extremely loyal, because it's weird. It's I feel like I'm a dog, and I get this weird separation anxiety, you know what I mean? And I'm just talking at this point. I'm passing my break off. I have about 40 minutes left to go do some other shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, It's one of those things. But I don't know who. I don't know. I don't talk to about my friends like that. I don't really talk about anything besides dicking around and all that shit, and drinking. I mean, I'm very, very reserved when it comes to my shit, and I'm not trying to like beg for attention or anything. I'm just because I'm really expecting no one to watch this whatsoever, and that'd be great because if people knew how I'm feeling, I don't. I know in the end it'll probably be like a good thing to have people in your circle talk to you about it, but I can't really handle that. You know what I mean? I retreat, put up this facade where it's like I'm invincible. Well, not invincible, but I'm unhurtable in terms of like my emotions. I cannot be put down. But we can all lose. We all fall. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm a big guy, to give you an idea, I'm just like 6'1", like 230, strong. Not fit though. I still got a lot of fat on me. But 30 pounds from the 200 is probably all fat. If I'm being real with y'all. Like the Mexican side really, really likes to show when my mom's like the Chavez bloodline. We have a lot of fat people, like a shit ton, and I mean like, oh man, like I knew my cousin Nicole. She was a bodybuilder, and I saw her once, like for like 2 weeks when I was like 8. She was fit and she was looking pretty damn good. She's my cousin, so that's all I could say. But I see her. I go to this family reunion kind of thing like 2 years ago, no, a year ago, and oh man, I didn't even recognize her. She was plump. She looks like the epitome of a Texas Mexican, the bad ones, where they're just a big circle. You know what I mean? They got their own equator. Goddamn, you know, and it's crazy. So that's the kind of thing, like my genetics. If I don't use my mass, it becomes fat, and I don't have a good metabolism. So you know what I mean? So this, like, I'm kind of not an uphill battle, but I'm fighting. I can be strong and be fit and be cardio, like wise, like fine and apt for my weight. But I will, if I keep on eating shit, I will not lose anything. It will just convert to muscle fat mass instead of burning the fat and just gaining exclusively muscle, which is weird and sucks when you're trying to really be fit for fireman shit, you know, but it's whatever. I'll deal with it. You know, it's not the worst. It's not like I'm fucking poking out through my shirts or whatever, but like, it sucks when it's just an extra thing I have to work on, you know. I like music. I like making music. I like music theory, you know what I mean? I like knowing why it works, sounds good, you know what I mean? I hate it when people say, oh, I like something a lot, and they say, like, I just feel it. And even though emotions are the most powerful thing that we have as humans, besides, well, I guess everything is caused by emotion, so maybe it is just that. But, it's like, you know, oh, I like the song. I like the way, I like how it made me feel. So I'm like, cool, but why? You know? So let's figure it out. You know, like what kind of things do they use? What kind of notes do they use? What kind of rhythms, made you feel bumpy and jumpy? Like, what kind of syncopation they put on there? You know, or like, you know, what kind of on the audio side, like it's like audio mixing. Like, what kind of effects do they put on that trombone? Or what kind of like snares or plugins do they use? How do they sample that weird song and to make it sound this glitchy or this crazy? You know what I mean? Like there's more to things in life than just feeling. You know? I hope you do. But it only feels weird. Talking like this gives me anxiety. I feel like constant anxiety right now, which is good because it's weird, not good, but it feels like relieving, but I feel weird, like I'm waiting for someone to pop out and like be like, haha, bitch, you feel things. It's like, I don't know. Oh, let me move that out the way. I just feel like I've been kicked in the dick. I'm not really good at this, but this is not for quality. This is for security, I guess. Uh, yeah. I'll probably shave this later. We'll see in the next video. If there is a you guys out there, this will just be like, this YouTube channel will just be me posting whatever the fuck I want to post. But I'll probably post jam sessions on here. I'll probably put on like weird shit I've filmed. Maybe my dogs. Yeah. It won't be like a vlogging thing, because the vlog is kind of gay. But it'll be just like a miscellaneous thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'll just title this Failure, Stream of Conscious About Failure, and among other things. And hopefully that'd be it. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I appreciate y'all. Oh, well, the fact that I appreciate YouTube for having a platform for me to just vent on a little space where no one can see me and talk. And I feel like I'm just talking to myself, which is cool, because thinking to yourself and talking to yourself are two different things. You know, it's like, when you think to yourself, it's very, very linear. You know what I mean? Linear as in you think one thought, you go to the next. You mean it's very, very preordained to an extent, because even though thoughts are incredibly random sometimes, when you start thinking a lot about certain shit, it creates almost like a cyclical pattern. But when you speak, you let this shit out, it kind of puts it out there in the world, and it kind of leaves your brain, at least for temporarily. So you have to, if you're trying to get everything out, you're literally going from, it's not linear, you're just kind of going wherever that comes up first. You know what I mean? You're not really thinking secularly, you know. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Thank you.